Well, it is August, and that means people are thinking about schooling, and that means homeschooling is in the headlines again. So the issue before us today is really, and in fact, I'm remembering what Yogi Berra used to say. You know, it's deja vu all over again. Just when we thought the virus is over, we've got the federal government pushing through the CDC to encourage people to mask up, students to mask up, and all this sort of stuff. Blue states are being heavy-handed again in that regard, but Texas is not doing so. So we're going to talk about where we are today and what it looks like for the fall for homeschooling. But before we do that, let me continue to talk about our sponsor, Alpha Omega Press. Alpha Omega Press has been a leading, award-winning publisher of Christian homeschool curriculum since 1977. So please be sure to check out their products, Monarch, Switched On Schoolhouse, Life Pack, Horizons, and Ignite Christian Academy on their website, aop.com. So with the new variant virus exploding on the scene, we see this conflict in many states where blue states particularly are pushing to bring a lockdown again. You have the Teachers Association, the National Education Association are arguing that students shouldn't come back to schools until they are vaccinated. You've got some states are saying students should be masked up. In fact, the Academy of Pediatricians, the U.S. Academy of Pediatricians, I should say the American Academy of Pediatricians, came out and said recently that any child over 2 years of age should be masked all the time when they're in school. And so this, of course, is putting parents in a situation where you've got some parents who are concerned about the virus. You've got other parents who are concerned about what that school is going to look like for their kids. And so this is beginning to look a lot like we were this time last year, although in Texas those mandates are not being required. So as we look at this situation, the Wall Street Journal recently did an opinion piece, and I'll link to that in the links below, but they pointed out that there's very little data to show that children are impacted by the COVID virus at all, or that they're transmitters. So obviously this is leading to a great deal of debate in terms of, you know, what schools are going to look like. And of course in Texas the governor has mandated that there would be no mask mandates and that sort of thing, but you do still have local school districts looking at what they're going to do with this in the future. So the last year, if you remember in the fall, the Census Bureau has started doing a poll. They showed in the October of last year that over 12% of the students in Texas were being homeschooled. So the great debate now related to all of this continuing fear, uncertainty, and doubt related to the virus, the issue is how many of those students will go back to the public schools, how many students will continue to be homeschooled. So click on the links below for more information. Our phones are ringing off the wall as they normally do in July and August. We are seeing a great deal of interest in homeschooling. And of course, the big issue for us, as always, is we believe that parents have a God-given right to make decisions to direct the care, control, and upbringing of their children, and that includes education. So for more information about homeschooling, go to our website, thsc.org. Reach out to us if you have questions, and thank you for helping us keep Texas families free.